Last summer, I spent 2 months doing humanitarian work in Pakistan, specifically working with refugee women of the Afghan Taliban who had fled into Pakistan looking for safety, asylum, refuge. In 2021, under President Biden, US troops evacuated Afghanistan, leading to the takeover of the Taliban. Now, this was an agreement that Trump made during his first presidency, his first term with the Taliban, that he would pull out by this date. It was messy. Following the evacuation, the Taliban took over and Afghans fled to surrounding countries. Something like 3 million fled into Pakistan, and that's who I was working with. Originally, the Pakistani government did offer refugee visas to those who were fleeing Afghanistan, but over time, as the situation continued to get horrible in Afghanistan, they started shortening the amount of time that the visas were good for. So it went from a certain amount of time to a year to 6 months to monthly, with each person needing to renew their visa, which can be extremely challenging when you have just fled your country, everything you've left behind. You're struggling to find work, and now the cost of renewing you and your family's visas every month is adding up. There's been a lot of pushback from the Pakistani people, same sort of rhetoric we hear about immigrants and refugees here in the United States. There's a lot of scapegoating, and there's a lot of discrimination, harassment, and also the Pakistani deportation, their version of ICE, is rounding up folks, detaining them, and deporting them back into Afghanistan at the border, meaning they're rounding up women and their daughters or children. They're sending these folks back into where women are not allowed to speak in public. They can't be in public without a man. In some places, they're having to cover everything but their eyes. This is not what Afghanistan was 5 years ago. I interviewed working women who held businesses, who held elected positions in Kabul, who were teachers, nurses, who had college degrees. And all of that has been banned in Afghanistan under the Taliban. In fact, girls are not able to pursue education past fifth grade or sixth grade. I can't remember, but essentially right at middle school. I want to be very clear that the Taliban are an extreme version of Islam. That is not Sharia law. That is some other perverted, they went that way. You know what I mean? Well, Pakistan are not doing that. I'm going to keep posting about this because this is important. In fact, the Pakistani government has bombed the Taliban twice. They do not associate as the same type of Islam. I'm going to keep talking about this because this is important. Follow for part 2.